Saludos. Estamos aquí próximo a empezar un juego y traté de jugar con alguien del internet y voy a ver si le doy. Entonces vamos a estos grupos y ese aquí. ¿Qué hace esta gente, chicos? Si lo quiero jugar. I just wanna play, come on. Contra el que jugué anteriormente y los bucaneros un 17.000, los un 2.000. Yo estaba con los delfines. Fue tremendo juego. Me vino a abrir mucho. Aplicando el juego de la 1, entrando el juego de la 1. What's up? ¿Está en Nicky? Hello. Hello. No suena que es un 49er, no sé, como que siento la presencia de San Francisco. Es un vaquerito. No se dio el juego, falsa alarma. Vamos rápido, no voy a chequear si me dio el juego, no me dio el juego, todo ese paso. Eso es que se están acomodando ellos. It was the same?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Y nos cambian a mi casa. Era el mismo contrincante. Dejan. Es el mismo. Pero parece que no quería la casa. What's up? No. You have too much problem now because a cowboy. If I be number 3, no more. It's going to be a tough game.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
And
no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
You work in UPS? Con Federal Express? Do you work in UPS? They love the Cowboys.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ahí va. Se va. Me bloqueó la esquina. Y buenas yardas. 5. I speak in Spanish. For the world in Spanish. Latino, gang, you know?
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. From the 22,
be out
of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Now you see it, now you don't. Vamos. Hold up.
31 now on 1st and 10.
Vamos. Y el onside.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing we do know, he's going to get
Para el lado largo. No hagas eso en las casas, niño. Don't do that in your house, boys. Vamos, 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 perdido. Sí, se siente que está como que no tiene una contestación a esos pases laterales. El experimento en el planeta de los vivos. 6 segundos para cerrar la jugada. 3, 2, 1. Ahí va. Ahí va. I am 58. Down. Okay, yeah. Go. Go. Hot. Oh, shit. Oh, I was in the power, man. I was in the power. Ooh.
Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Están contando estos forward pass detrás del line scrimmage como pase. Eso no debería contar como pase. Debe ser como corrida. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ahí va. Más bloqueo, más bloqueo.
I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I was a test on Drake in receiving, pero that test was failed. Time out.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ya dejará de ser una jugada sorpresa, así que no Juan. Es Pedro. Jugada roca del 58 al revés. Please number 58 sideways.
The aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
¿Qué pasaría si estuviéramos juntos? ¿Qué hubiera pasado? Más bien enamorado.
Jet sweep, Carr bats it forward. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. We're scoreless after 1. this offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. Third and long.
4, 5, 1, 2.
Card out a throw. That's into the crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Demonte Casey. And the Cowboys will take over here just shy of the 30.
No quería que pasara eso, pero sí que hay que defender como buenos.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now,
Rastafari. Vamos.
Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Hizo el Madden. If you're playing versus me, they change you accept to play on Madden. They made the world for you to be on Madden all the time. That's the reason they made the change.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Come on.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with that,
I don't need it.
Out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
6 minutes left.
Second and 10.
It's not. Nada.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Prescott.
Vamos! Short.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's
Nice.
with a completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Invéntate algo. Porque lo normal no va a salir aquí. Está el Madden. No. No lo puedes obtener. Real life, bro.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Vamos.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And some space here. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, 38 yards. And the Raiders on one play have taken the lead. So that pretty conclusively.
I'm a real coach. That is the reason also you're playing versus me, no?
Touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it.
I born February 3. Se fue en el momento que iba a jugar fall down, no lo hace y en la primera jugada anotamos. Así son las chiringas de las vaqueras. Alarma. Alarma. That was a featuring of the 90s. El featuring de los 90 de Alarma. Pam 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 pam. Alarma. Encantazo. 2.54. No tenemos tema, les repito, no tenemos tema. Así que a jugar Sadich. Saludito al pana de UPS. Ahí va, ahí va, ahí va. Se la va a comer. Ya. Le dimos amor, comprensión, cariño y ternura al quarterback en esa jugada. Y quiso hacer algo que no está en su reino, está en el mío. En el reino. Un Deion Sanders Prime Time. Aquí la tenemos. Deion Sanders Prime Time. Deion Sanders, papi. Deion Sanders. Eso lo hace un hijo elegido por Deion Sanders. 2006, campeonato de los Pittsburgh Steelers y los Seahawks en Puerto Rico. Jamal Lewis con Deion Sanders en un evento magistral. Era como decir la puerta del cielo. Cuando abres te encuentras que está Deion Sanders y Jamal Lewis en una rifa. Y me sacaron mi turno número 4. Pensaba que la bola no me la iba a ganar. Pero cuando ya aprendí acerca del Salmo 37.4, entendí que quería la bola con mi corazón. Y se la había pedido al Señor. Le dijeron no, que eso fue en Thanksgiving. Estamos en junio. Está el juego 14-0. Entonces, un momento, por favor. Ajá. Espérate.
Offense, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. About 3-5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game. And they reacted poorly on that one.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete here.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And some room to work. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways. But right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Prescott now. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. The give is to Elliott. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott looks to throw on first. And that's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. Oh, that is going to be a safety. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 35. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points, while the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And he's going to go down in the field of play. So they say no to the field goal try, and time has run out on this first half. So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. 4th down, Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
1st down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here's Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the 2nd half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle. And he does so and picks up positive yardage.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
does a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And now Waller going to have a chance to run this. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted, because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
then you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Carr. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Lamb to return it. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw is Prescott. He'll get this to Elliott. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Prescott looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to face a 3rd down. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Throwing. Prescott. Finding Schultz. Trucks over him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
To throw, Prescott. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Here's Dak. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Raiders are going to win the football game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here electric, no matter. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Aquí está, aquí.
On first and 10, here's Carr. Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And when you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week, because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up, keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Trying to make a big play.
Ahí viene el 4, Wesley. Hacer las maldades con él. Entonces viene el canta 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Room to run past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So
Los
from
pasos.
inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 44-yard line. First carry for Josh Jacobs. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders in the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 38, Carr. Forced out to his left. And this throw incomplete.
D.O.D.
That time, but it's going to lead to third down. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Now Carr. Flushed out right. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield and fell incomplete.
Membresía gratis para el campamento de verano.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
After the main field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away.
Perdónalos. Porque no saben lo que hacen.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on their first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And he's got this down to the 35.
Now they've completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Vamos. Soy.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing again on second down.
No. Bien.
And that is incomplete.
Goody.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Something here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
3rd and 1, who you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
Play fake. Garoppolo. They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
He juked him. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 43 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Carr now on first down. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Well, look at this, a tight end carry. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Carr. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. They sack it back right around the 30.
No quería eso, pero pasó.
On that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy.
Ay, por favor. ¡Qué mierda! Vete pa'l carajo. Vete pa'l carajo.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback. He expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Throwing now is
Ay, pare. Pare.
Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll try the left side. It's Mitchell, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And the Raiders have got him. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders have recovered.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one.
Las jugadas de las mejores jugadas estarán en Instagram del campamento.
Jet sweep to start the drive.
Uf, uf. A volar, pajarito. Esta noche Boston y los Warriors. Nadie se la puede perder. Si no lo ves, no estás listo para la competencia.
Yes, we do.
Qué loca. Para mi público le encanta.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And this,
you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by a mid.
¡Qué mierda!
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play and making a bad throw turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes
Yo me cago en tu madre.
Your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
I give you that gift, Moyo.
Gold able to tack on the extra point.
Ese gift te lo di yo. Así que enjoy the sweet. Enjoy the sweet. Obama. Enjoy the sweet. Rastafari. Watch this. Rastafari. Bamba. Shaka Zulu. Bamba. 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 Bom 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 bom. I see you see. Oh, sí. Ay, sí. Oh, sí.
It's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
1, 2, 3.
Nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They head to the line facing a
Where you from, Africa?
following the incompletion on second down.
I'm a alien. I'm a alien. I'm a Jamaica in New York. Oh, I'm a alien. I'm a alien. I'm a Jamaica in New York. Oh, I'm a alien. I'm a alien.
Let's go deep for Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They're trying to hit them over the top. Unsuccessful.
Back to the air on second down. It's called. This one is incomplete. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think in the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
2nd and 7. To throw, it's Lance. That's complete to his running back, Wilson. And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this play that time on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now left side on the swing pass. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a 1st down.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Samuel for point through to make it a 14-3 ball game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads into bigger errors.
High throw, but he makes the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Carr completes it.
Fucking yarda.
This is going to be 49er football. Look at the big man rumble. You like this? The 20.
Buena.
There are 2 words
Buena.
that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the...
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk there to make the grab. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Hey. Nos tiene 21-3. Después de aquel error no pensaba que iba a pasar esto, así que
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
yo no pensaba que este tipo
The
iba a
Las
hacer.
Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So we're to get symptomatic.
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Now a play fake. Carr. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On play action. Now Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion.
Puñeta.
Carr lost it, fumble. And now there's a scoop.
Ah, ya, esto ya.
And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their
No.
49-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of
Wow.
mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with
Son
them.
esos días.
Down this big in the fourth
You'd
quarter.
say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Si estás perdiendo, no pidas timeout hasta que lo necesites, cuando se supone que sea. No puedes pedir timeout. Oh. Ya son 4.